what I was able to do though? I was able to
What?
accumulate some hella nice shower thoughts.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's hear them.
Who I just got a fantasy proposal trade from Chris. Chris Cody wants Jonathan Taylor. Fuck off, Chris.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him. Let's you go. Give me. Do you have a shower thought? You go first. Let me see.
Yeah, I really only have one, and it was brought about in my Zoom class, and it was my communication class. We were talking about like animal communication, and the whole gist of her point was like animals, they're so good at communication. They do this, they do that. They got into like I think it was like the fucking honeybee, which spoiler, we'll get to the honeybees later, but it was like, it was like the honeybees can recognize up to 200 symbols. Like, isn't that crazy? And then of course it's a 200 kid Zoom call, so everyone's like, oh my God, that's crazy. And then I got them. And then this proceeded to my shower thought. I'm just thinking like, that's not fucking impressive at all. They recognize 200 symbols. Do you know how many words I know? Like,
you know 200 words?
I know fucking 5,000. When they say the average vocabulary is 4,000 words, I'd say I know 5,000. I think like if we had the time, I could rattle off 200 like sports words alone. Like right now.
No.
Like the honeybees.
Could you? But like, are you gonna call a word a symbol?
They don't have words. They're fucking stupid. So it's like,
yeah. So what would a symbol even be?
I don't know. It's like, hey, the honeybee gave like it raised its right elbow. You must be happy.
Flower, leaf, home, antenna. They probably have like 195 eyes.
They have 2 eyes, but you know.
Well, don't they have like some little shit in them?
I don't know. Maybe they have 195, but point being is like, why am I supposed to be impressed by the communication of something that cannot fucking speak?
Yeah, how'd this even come up?
We were learning about just different types of communication. It was like animals, bees, they communicate really well. It's like, do they communicate really well? Because they really haven't figured shit out. They figured out honey and nests, hives, and stinging, and fucking, which we'll get to later. But yeah, spoiler. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I'm not impressed by animal communication. If animals could communicate like humans could.
Bats have impressive communication. Dolphins have impressive communication.
Impressive compared to other animals, compared to humans. It's like, if you could really communicate, you'd maybe you'd be able to build indoors.
Atlantis
out how to send emails.
If dolphins could communicate better, we'd have Atlantis.
Yeah, that's true.
Dolphins get better.
Yeah. Let's hear yours.
All right, well, I mean, to go with that, I have multiple. I have 5.
Wow, but rattle them off.
How the fuck do numbers work?
Elaborate.
2 plus 2, who's like 4?
It's because like, and you breathing out like, I have a phone and AirPods. There's 2 things, and I have a microphone and a cup. That's 2 more. That's 4.
Yeah, but who's like okay? One object and another object would be 2 objects. Like, why if I have and then 2, since I have 2. Fucking talking about a bat on the back of my coin. Never seen that before. Corona. 4. Like, why is this like? Why can't I be like 15, 24, 32, 1?
Are you talking about like the specific naming systems?
Naming systems and numbers. How numbers work. Like, why is 2 plus 2 not 33?
Well, I think we get a base level of like the creativity lies in 0 through 10. You know, that's where we got frisky with it. And then pretty much every other number, we went off a pattern, you know?
Okay, but
I guess no, 11 is unique, 12 unique.
Why isn't 33 6?
Because like 3, 13, and then 30, and then there's 3 more.
3 30s? No, but it'd be 3 10. It's fucked. I don't get it. I will never be able to wrap my head around it.
Okay. I guess now that we're talking about it, I'm getting more confused. So
I have 4 things here. 2 and 2. Whoever came up with 2, why is it not 22?
Yeah,
You don't have 22s.
You should ask the guy who invented the numbers. 20. I don't know. Yeah.
Anyone listening to this is going to get dumber. I hope they know that. Because my next one is time zones.
Okay.
The fuck do time zones work? I guess time zones make more sense than numbers.
Well, they did those for the farmers. Well, that's why they're thinking of getting rid of. I know you can't get rid of time zones. You can get rid of fucking daylight savings. But yeah, they did them for the farmers and the daylight, so that it's lighter.
Daylight savings is annoying.
They're
Dude.
talking about getting rid of that, but
I mean, but it's always like you always have like the dad. You always have the dad. It's like, all right, set the clocks back. It's daylight savings time, and like you can't take that away from all the dads. Like that one world, or we're gonna like have kid, like there's gonna be kids in the house, and like you're gonna be like there, and then we're gonna send back this, and you're gonna give me a call and be like, hey, yeah, don't forget to tell your kids
set the clocks
set
back.
the clocks. I'm like, oh no, it already happened.
I always forget like which one is like I gain an hour of sleep, I lose an hour of sleep. Like honestly, like nowadays every fucking clock just sets itself anyway, so it's like you really don't need to tell me. Like I'll just wake up and it'll be the time. Like
no, but the worst
like
part is like no, but you're like, all right, I'm gonna get 9 hours. Whoa, all these noises are coming out. I'm gonna get 9 hours of sleep, but then you only get 8. And you're like, what the fuck, bro? Like, what?
We really can get rid of it at this point, though. If you think about it, like they only did it so the farmers got an extra hour of light when the sun started setting earlier. But like, dude, we have lights now. Like we're not only operating off sunlight. Like shine a flashlight if you want light, you know?
Yeah,
like,
ready? Here we go.
We don't need it.
And more light.
Exactly.
Easy. Got it. But what doesn't make sense? Hold on. I already talked about my least productive day. That was also a shower thought because I was just like, I didn't do shit.
Today.
I was in the shower and I was like, I literally didn't do shit. It was brutal. It was so bad. Like literally, guess how long I was on TikTok for?
4 hours
and 57 minutes.
Oh, that's a bad day.
It was not a good day. And then this morning in the fucking lie. Like I was gonna be productive yesterday. Or was that today? No, yesterday I was gonna be productive. I made my way. I got up, put my backpack on my back, and I started walking to the library. Walked past someone with perfect posture, straight back. It was so weird. I'll get to that in a second. And then it opened at 4:00 on a Sunday. I'm not gonna go at 4:00. I'm not gonna walk back at 4:00 to the library. My day's over right when it was locked. It was locked, and I was like, all right.
Yeah, well, I know I get that because it's like if it's locked, it's like I guess the universe doesn't want me to study today. You know, you just give yourself the out. It's like not meant to be back to football or whatever.
Go TikTok. Back and watch the football or TikTok. Yeah. So then I don't understand how people like sit straight up.
Yeah, I get that too. I don't understand.
This lady was sitting on a bench with no back, perfect posture, and I walked by and I was like, "You're a freak."
That is weird. It's so much better for your back though, because a little medical knowledge, all the discs in your back like line up well when you sit with perfect posture. And then when you slump, they don't line up as well. So that's why like, it's actually really good for your back. And that's why I personally, like when I'm slumped and then I sit straight up, I do get a split second of relief. And that's like, nope, uncomfortable, back to slumping.
Yeah. Like this is not as comfortable. Like how is this helpful for me? I have to like lean down to the microphone now. And then I'm just sitting here. Does it eventually become comfortable?
Maybe it's like a habit. You get used to it. Your muscles build up. But I'm always scared. Like, you ever see like a real old dude who's just like always just like hunched over? Like,
yeah, but that's like you don't see all men that are hunched over.
Yeah, but like, what if like it's a guy who just had shitty posture his whole life, and then it's just like his back was like,
yeah,
fuck you, bitch.
It's kind of like shitty posture, and then the back would be like, all right, peace out, bro.
I remember when I was a young boy, I was always told to sit like Hannah Montana, because if you watch old Hannah Montana's, she has great posture. Miley.
Really?
Good for her. God bless.
All right. Last thing, voicemails. Who uses them still? Nobody.
Yeah, especially when they call you and your outgoing voicemail. They're like, oh, I'm not talking to this kid.
Not going to talk to this kid. No, but like the point was like, I went to call my mom today and like I got sent a voicemail. Like that was tough. But then I was like, they gave me the option to leave a voicemail. I was like, when's the last time anyone has ever left a voicemail?
Yeah, because they don't answer. You text them. Hey, bitch, why don't you answer? You know?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't text my mom that. I was.
Oh, no. Just like I was referring more of a friend. But yes, like when someone doesn't answer you, you immediately go to the text. Like you text them why you were calling them.
I tend to, if someone's calling me and like I don't really know why they're calling me or the person hasn't called me in a while, I'll get a call and like I'll just be like, I'll see you call me and be like, wait for it to end, or like it'll be like, hey, you call, like a minute after.
Yeah, because
even during the call, be like, hey, you call, and like, yeah, can you talk for a second? Then I'll call. But like if it's like, yeah, I'm just going to go eat. I was like, oh, cool. You had to call me for that.
Sometimes I appreciate the phone call more because like every once in a while, my grandmother will text me like, how's school going? It's like, okay, we could text about this, and it'll be like, it'll take me 10 minutes to respond. It'll take you 10 minutes to respond. Like this interaction could be strung out for fucking 2 hours. Or let's just bang this out on a phone call.
I would
It'll take
appreciate a
15
phone
minutes.
call from a grandparent. I feel like
Yeah.
a distant relative call is always a nice call to get.
Sure.